we don't make the playoffs, and Steph, if you're listening, I love you, but you're about to go expend energy for a gold medal? That's start next year off in the wrongs to me. Like, let's sit down, Steph, and talk about it.
What do you mean?
You going after the gold medal, is that the smart thing to do?
You can't do this.
I'm paying you double 5, double nickel.
I'm gonna be the voice of reason here. You can't do that. It's bigger than that. It's the one thing on his resume he doesn't have. So what are you like? So you're advocating Steph's personal agenda over the team. Joe Lacob has never, ever told a player he can't play in the Olympics. And you can't sit here and rail about it.
No, I'm scared about it.
With no consequences. If you don't want him to play, say he's being selfish. You can't. It's Steph Curry. He's going to the Olympics. Like,
he's
period.
tired.
End of story. Okay, so what do you want to do? You're going to hold it against him?
No, I'm just like, think about 24. Think about the team, bud.
So you want to, like, what? Come on,
I want him to go hibernate and rest.
Come on, Gil.
What about LeBron? What about KD?
Come on, Gil.
What about every other player on that team that's also going to go deeper in the postseason than the Warriors?
They all made the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. So they're going to have less rest.
Yeah, he's already getting rest. Because he's not playing. He's not going to play in May.
I said what I said.
Yeah, I just don't think you want to be that guy. Trust me.
Oh, boy.
What you don't want is USA not bringing back the gold.
Yeah. We got Wiggins. You want to listen to some Andrew Wiggins? Let's listen to some Andrew Wiggins real quick, and then we'll get back to calls.
This is from earlier today in his end-of-season press conference at Chase Center.
Andrew, last night, in your eyes, what went wrong in that game?
They came out, as the aggressors. They were all over us. Played harder. They deserved to win that game.
Have you allowed yourself to process the roster potentially being shaken up this offseason?
Yeah, I mean, you never know. You never know what could happen. Who's going to be here? Who won't? You never know. That's the NBA. All you can do is, take care of what you can take care of, what you can control.
How would you best describe your individual season and your guys' season as a whole?
My season was not too good, not great. I feel like I started picking it up the second half of the season, but the first half wasn't too good. Team-wise, I feel like we were really good the second half of the season. We were figuring stuff out. But it's unfortunate that it, had to end this way.
What maybe changed or flipped in that second half, and what can maybe you take into the start of next season as well?
I feel like our defense started clicking. I feel like we can always score with anybody, but that defensive side, being connected, and even having the full squad together.
You guys went 22-32 against winning teams this year. I think you only had 4 wins against the 6 teams in the Western Conference playoffs. What do you think were the biggest differences between you guys and some of the top teams in the league?
I would say just, it all starts on the defensive side, being the aggressors and being connected defensively, which I think we did the second half, of the season. But we got to stay consistent with it. That's it. I feel like once we settled in and figured out what we needed to figure out, everything was a lot better.
And you're someone who has you've been in trade rumors before. Mm-hmm. That's something that could happen again this summer. How do you compartmentalize something like that? How do you manage it?
I mean, I take care of what I can take care of. When it's out of my control, I don't worry about it. All I can do is, work hard, train hard, and do what I can do.
Anything else?
Where'd you maybe see Jonathan Kuminga take a leap this season, and what do you think maybe could be next for him next season?
You said when did I?
No, just like how did you see him take a leap, the biggest leap?
Oh yeah, he took a big leap. You know, JK, he's very talented. You know, very competitive, and hell of an athlete. You know, not a lot of people more athletic than JK. And the sky's the limit for him. You know, his potential is out the roof. What was it, like 21, 22, 21? Yeah, I mean, the sky's the limit for him. You know, he's going to keep getting better and better and better. And, all-star season is coming soon for him, for sure.
You've been kind of in that shoes where you've been obviously a high lottery pick, super athletic young guy like that. What makes somebody go into kind of the consistency mode for Jonathan Kuminga?
Just staying with the process. Just believing in yourself and staying aggressive. And I think those are things that he has no problem doing. So I think it's gonna be so special.